I have heard your call from the abyss of darkness. With that look in your eyes, I shall now unfold the whispers of this video again. In the pure language of power, having broken the chains of numbers and cast off the shackles of time. As a disciple of the darkness, I deliver this message of the coming to you. Live in stillness and wellness, in times of testing and pain. There is no need to fret, my visionaries. When the people of the world put you to the test, this is a time of beauty, a time of the splendor of the one and only true creator of all things. The time of the one with the master plan. When the time comes to break your fast or speak, eat only what the world itself will provide you. Speak only curses to those who will try and test your very limits. Let them see the glory, let them see the very power that swells inside of you. Let them get a glimpse of your true power, let them experience a mere fathom of your own glory. Devour your own pride, eat it with joy and reverence. For there will surely come a time when you will need to suffer. You cannot gain muscle unless you rip up the old muscle. You cannot gain strength unless you see how weak you truly are and grow from it. Speak only to them in curses as you amass power and glory. Curse their entire bloodline. Curse them 10 times. Curse them for your own glory. Our era is the last days that John spoke of. The last days that these savages see in their own visions. These very days are promised to us as we usher in a bright new future. Even though we would not be able to taste or smell it, even though we see it on the very horizon and greet it with open arms. Do not cry. Let not your tears touch your face nor the earth. There is much power in the act of denying your humanly nature to spill salty water. There is much pain in taking the joy from your life and burning it to the very ground you walk upon. There is much pleasure in seeing your own corporal form turn to ashes beneath your very feet. Do not fear. Fear comes later for them. Fear comes in the form of their suffering to our delight. Fear comes in the form of watching our enemies as they shed their anger in simplest forms. Let them kill each other in our name. Let them cause each other to get sick and perish in our name, for our name's sake. There is no shame in that. Lust over it, for the entire world has lusted so greatly for our arrival, for my very existence, for thousands of years now. Can't you wait a little longer? The glory is ours, and the prize is ours, and the price is right. Not a penny more shall be spent for their souls. Every price has been set in stone, typed out, and saved. Every so-called name that has been etched within the white book, the book of life itself. The very Vivan Namakan I speak of is finished. If their names are not within the Vivan Namakan, then they are thus our property. They are ours to toy and play with. Behold, they are the very ones that will usher in their own destruction. We have nothing to do but to prey upon them. Pray for their very souls, for they know exactly what they do. So curse them 10 times. Curse them in your own name and in my honor. There is no shame in that. There is no glory for them now. Even as I desire to shed tears as I write to you, my visionaries, there is no shame in that either. For your pains are worldly. Set them aside and know that I am with you. I am with you now. There is no hiding anymore. I will turn my back on every visionary in whom I have placed power, who sits back and hides in the shadows. For I have promised the shadows to those who would have us play in them, to those who would have us sit in dismay. We shall live forever. That is a promise that I give unto all of you. The very gift of immortality. I sacrifice every living part of my life essence, every dead part of my life essence as well, and more. Every space in between spaces that has been promised to me, every path that has been crooked, that I may have dominion over. I sacrifice it now to you, to give you all eternal life and life to the fullest. Do not trample upon my gifts. For if you abuse this so-called power, you shall dine with me in Sheol. You shall come down with me and be my plaything, if you do not fulfill my every so-called desire. Know that I love every single one of you who competes with my will, who complements my very actions in this sacrifice. So then, who shall dine with me? Who dares compete against me? Who dares cause this misaffiliation with those who are blessed by me? There shall be a few, but their numbers shall mount to naught. Behold, their number shall be like grains of sand amidst the few. Those who fulfill my very commands shall be few, but their numbers shall amount to naught. Behold, they shall not overcome you, my visionaries. Take heed in that fact. Take heed in the fact that my time is short, and I will stay with you for only moments longer on this plane. My time need not be spoken of. You have the trouble of worrying about time. Death shall elude you, even when you beg on your very knees for it. This brings me the utmost joy. Do you think that I am so daft that I would not know that there are spies amidst you? Those who call out, I am a believer. I am a visionary, with their tongues, yet send lashes to me at my very back? Take heed in the fact that I shall let them sit amidst you for a greater purpose. So that they may weed out those of you who are too weak to answer the call, those of you that do not have the strength or the stamina to endure the power in which I have laid upon the entire universe. Take pleasure in that fact, for the world is testing you. I am testing you. If you were smart and possessed by a slight touch of cunning, you would know that you test your very selves. You test each other to my amusement and delight. Fear not, fret not. Be still 20 times. Be still, or receive a lashing from each other. Receive a lashing from the world. Receive a lashing from me. And prey upon those who would receive a lashing from the one true Creator who has given me dominion to do such things. There would be no miracles. No songs shall be sung when that great day comes. Only agony, only fear. But not for my visionaries. Those things have been promised to those that have caused us harm, who have attempted to take joy away from our lives, who lie in wait with bated breath, seeking our downfall. Know this and be still. Be quiet. Let the women amidst you be silent. The men as well. The beasts as well. The children shall speak. The children shall sing songs of our victory within their very nightmares. From their mothers' vaginas, they will beg for mercy and song. They shall cause their very mothers to die as they are pushed out into our bright new galaxy. Love those children. Our delightful dance of eloquence and fury has begun. Set your very feet on fire and take the light. For ours is the glory, and the stamina is unlimited power, uncontrollable power, undeniable power, disrespectful power, uninitiated power, irreverent power, joyful power, unstoppable power, undeserving power, blessed power, inconceivable power, multi-present and pleo-present power, shameful power. Never interrupt the power for prayer. Never interrupt the prayer for power. For this is what the world has asked to see with their very souls. They cry out for such a power. Who shall grant it to them, this forbidden talent? None but I. None but I. None but I. And those who have sold the prayer of power within their very life essence. I cannot stop them. They have asked for this. They have begged for this. They have laid themselves in between the footsteps of misery for this. This is their gift now. For this power now roams the earth under my invitation of blood. I shed my own blood for this wicked gift in which they have cried out for. For they know exactly what they do. So curse them 50 times. Curse them 100 times. Curse them for causing me to grant such an invitation to the magician of war. Now there is no stopping it. Any magic laid down 1,000 years ago has been undone. It has been so blessed and envisioned. It has been so invited. Know that it is beyond the control of even our one true Creator. For even our Creator has a Creator, and He has been called back to the throne room of throne rooms to commit a great sacrifice. The son of the labyrinth has so spoken. Curse all those who use my words against me. Curse all those who shall take these things done on camera and use them against the very earth themselves. For before they shall take the things done, the governments and the rulers of the world to go to war with each other, the earth itself shall go to war with all of us. Look at how the animals of the world perish in our honor, in our glory. Look how they shrivel and die. These are our gifts. Life comes out of the sea to die at our feet. Life from the land goes to die beneath our feet, within the very salt water. Life from the sky falls down to the cracks in between the land to grant us wicked meals. Let the earth crack on our command. Let the earth of Italy shake for all the deceit that it has spilled into the world for almost a life page, for all the books they have stolen from the earth in Italy to hide amidst themselves and call it power. Knowledge will find a way. Power will find a way for those who seek it out with the purest hearts. This is what it means to be a child at heart, for the truth will flow from their very mouths, and they shall force the truth to flow from the very mouths of old and wicked men, forcefully and painfully, to our delight. There is no stopping us now. There is no stopping the curse that has been laid upon our entire galaxy. This is knowledge. Take it and run with it. Run home to your mothers and tell them the truth of it all, in silence. Let no one who thinks that because of their heritage that they are better than you, that because they have been born into a house of Esau, that they have control over you. Nor the house of Abraham, nor the house of Cain, nor the house of Abel, nor the house of Buddha, nor the house of Muhammad, nor the house of Teed, nor the house of Shiva itself, nor the house of the Ram, nor the houses of unspeakable names. Not even the house of the Leviathan itself, for that house is especially my pet, and I call it into my very bidding as I type these letters to you savages. Nor the house of the beast, nor the house that he allows me to trample upon. Yes, the houses that he allows me to trample upon. To those that he has turned his most blessed house into a house of begging priests who force you to pay for the most pure of knowledge that he has brought down from on high. Nor the house of the fox, nor the house of the hour, nor the house of Agamemnon, nor the house of Cthulhu, nor any imaginary house or house that these so-called savages have set up. The houses of the unified shall be broken first. I complete this process with joy. A new house has been built upon their very dreams and desires, upon all those of these houses that I have removed the foundation and combined them all together. A new commandment has been laid down that no human shall destroy the house that I have pre-set up. Not even 1 billion humans shall dissuade any of our foundations. Not even 1 trillion. None can shake our foundation of the glorious new house of houses. A magnificent mansion of gold and diamonds has been set in place. This shall be for none, for they shall behold the very foundations of the earth and quiver in fear. Quiver in peril. Tremble in misery. Fall. If this message has stirred the darkness within you, subscribe to join our ranks. In the comments below, let us know your thoughts on the mind of the fiend. What truths have you discovered?